You have reached a quiet, sacred threshold. You are closing chapters. You are walking away from tables where you were tolerated, leaving behind environments that required you to shrink just to fit through their doors. Do not look back at the doors that have closed. Do not weep for the alignments that broke. When a season earns, it earns to preserve your purpose. And now, as you step into the unwritten, hear this declaration. Remain silent about this next miracle in your life. The scriptures confirm this exact posture for the season you are entering. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 7 says, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. And again in Proverbs chapter 21 verse 23, whoever guards his mouth and tongue keeps his soul from troubles. Do not announce the seed while it is still beneath the soil. Do not broadcast the shift while the architecture is still being built. Heaven is positioning you for an elevation that cannot afford the interference of premature exposure. We live in a world obsessed with public validation, a culture that demands you display the draft before the masterpiece is finished. But divine movement requires discretion. When God prepares a table for you, He does not ask you to post the invitation. He asks you to prepare your heart. Silence is not weakness. Silence is containment. It is the sealed vessel that allows the oil to increase. When you keep your mouth closed about what is forming, you protect the authority of the miracle. Keep this next chapter between you and the one who authored it. Amen. As you walk in this quiet obedience, know this: your path has already been aligned. You are not entering this new territory alone. Heaven has strategically placed destiny helpers along the exact route you are about to walk. Amen. Understand the nature of a destiny helper. They are not always friends. They are not coming to sit in your living room and hold casual conversation with you. Some are positioned merely for a moment, to open a single locked door, to speak your name in a room you have not yet entered, to hand you a key, or to challenge you into a higher level of sharp discernment. Be able to recognize them when they appear, so you don't miss the moment. Amen. You will meet like-minded people, those who speak the language of your future, not your past. They will validate the weight of the vision you carry, because they carry the weight themselves. But even more powerful than the like-minded are the better-minded people God has placed on your horizon. Do not fear being in rooms where you are not the smartest, the most experienced, or the most established. Heaven is intentionally orchestrating encounters with people who operate at higher levels of wisdom, execution, and capacity. They are positioned in key sectors and in strategic networks. They will stretch your vision. They will sharpen your mind. They will refine your posture. You are stepping into a wave of strategic favor, a favor so sharp and precise it will shock you. This is not passive luck. This is divine alignment. You will find goodness positioned at exact intersections of your path. You will walk into situations where the resistance that once blocked you suddenly vanishes. Decisions that used to take months will be made in minutes. Doors that were buried, shut, will swing open before you even knock. People who do not know your history will advocate for your future. Gatekeepers who normally say no will find themselves compelled to say yes. Why? Because the season of delay is over. The internal processing you endured in the wilderness has produced an authority that cannot be faked. Favor is tracking you down not because you sought the spotlight, but because you honored the preparation. Yet, as these helpers appear and as this favor begins to surround you, the instruction remains absolute. Do not tell anyone about the people you have met. Resist the urge to testify before the building is complete. Do not speak about the connections. Do not name the gatekeepers who have leaned into your space. Do not parade the relationships God is cultivating behind closed doors. Why must you stay silent? Because people are equipped to handle your struggle, but very few are conditioned to handle your speed. If you speak prematurely, you invite unnecessary opinions into a sacred incubator. You expose fragile alignments to the noise of human jealousy and spiritual distraction. Let them wander, let them watch the shift without knowing the blueprint. They do not need to hear your commentary. They will witness your manifestation. When the vision becomes your daily reality, the evidence will do the talking. You will not need to convince anyone of where you are going when you are already standing there. The results will carry their own weight. The alignment will speak for itself. Stand firm as we lock this word into the atmosphere. Amen. I decree that every closed door of your past is legally sealed, and no human hand shall reopen what heaven has finished. I declare that your destiny helpers are coming into alignment right now, positioned in strategy, positioned in timing, and positioned in authority. I confirm that the favor coming upon you will defy human logic. I confirm that strategic goodness is standing at your next intersection. What God is building behind the scenes in your life will manifest with such power that no adversary can deny it or diminish it or stop it. It is done. It is established. It is settled. If this word spoke directly to your heart and you receive this divine alignment for your season, type, "My time has come," in the comments to seal this declaration into your reality. Amen. Stay blessed. Amen.